So a gentleman by the name of Alton Sterling was shot and killed by the police recently over in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. If I'm not mistaken, he was selling some CDs outside of a store and he had permission to do so. Anyway, the police, confronted him and whatnot. He ended up dying that day, being shot dead, laid out on the ground. He's a father. And, the whole justice for hashtag Alton Sterling thing is going around social media. And of all people, Joseline Hernandez, the Puerto Rican princess herself, decided to chime in with her thoughts on the whole situation. Here's what sexy Joseline had to say about it all up on Instagram. Joseline said, hashtag Alton Sterling, hashtag fuck the police. Y'all supposed to help us, but yet you kill us every chance you get. Really? Why? Why? Because you feel like you can? Really? Police are not what they need to be. They are careless, controlling sons of bitches. I don't speak for all of them, but 90% I encounter are son of bitches. Sad, sad, sad. We got to bring kids into this world. The question is, what can we do? And then when we speak up, we are out of control. Thank you, Joseline. Those are some beautiful words of wisdom from the Puerto Rican princess. I wonder how the police are in Puerto Rico. I mean, I understand that, Puerto Rico is a territory of America, but you know what I mean? It's like a different world over there in some instances, according to people who have been there or people who are from there. But anyways, man, thank you, Joseline. I salute you for speaking out against the nonsense. Any of us can be a victim. I know a lot of people think they're immune. Some people will say, well, I'm old, they won't bother me. Or some people say, well, I'm a woman, this is just happening to men, or this is just happening to black people, I'm not black. Or people will say, this is just happening to specifically black men. But no, I've seen video after video of police brutality against people of different ages, people of different races and age ranges. I've seen teenage black girls be abused by the police. I'm talking about, I can think of about a half a dozen cases just off the top of my head. Just teenage black girls. You know what I mean? I could think of a dozen cases off the top of my head of adult black men. I could think of a half a dozen cases of white women and girls that they've done this sort of thing to. As a matter of fact, come to think of it, the one group of people that I usually don't see them really bother so much, well, actually two groups of people. Young white females. Really, I don't really see them messing with Asians too much either. But three groups: Asians, period, young white females, and old white people. I don't really see them bothering those three groups of people. So if you're a young white female, you're an Asian, or you're an old white person, I'm not trying to say you're immune to police brutality, but more than likely they won't really mess with you. I guess you're not their preferred target for whatever reason. Maybe you're just too easy, too fragile for them to abuse and use. But anyways, the police will be stopped with their foolishness. It won't take any sort of civil unrest. Go to the United Nations, charge these people with war crimes against humanity and cruelty against humanity. Problem solved. Well, that's part of it, but I'm not going to give it all away. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter @Meat Magazine. Justice for Alton Sterling.